If you've ever had a great-grandma, you know. If they hit 100 years old, they turn into man-eating demons. Demons can't see eggs. My great-grandma's 100th birthday, they boiled 10 eggs. He put them in front of her and said, if you can peel just one of these 10 eggs, you can stay. She said, my hands shake, I can barely hold chopsticks. How am I supposed to peel an egg? Everyone's watching. If you can't peel it, that means you're a demon. And you can't stay. Hearing that, great-grandma got so scared her hands wouldn't stop shaking. You won't peel the egg? You haven't already turned into a demon, have you? The moment my grandpa said that, the villagers watching all froze. They all stared at her. I'll peel it, I'll peel it. Her hands were still shaking, really badly. Tried several times, but couldn't hold onto the egg. Finally, I had to shove it into her hand. Then the lights went out. Everyone was confused. When the lights came back on, she had already peeled the egg. My grandpa sighed in relief. You peeled it. Now we gotta celebrate your 100 years. You're so lucky. Celebrating your 100 years? That's good fortune. I'm luckier than your dad. We'll slaughter a pig, a goat, 3 days of feasting. You kids stay in the room with great-grandma. For saying that, my grandpa went to grab a pig from the yard. Only us kids and great-grandma were left inside. She just smiled and stared at us. She waved over the youngest, Yuan Bao. Yuan Bao ran to her side. She held him, sniffed him. How old are you, Yuan Bao? 4. You smell so good, Yuan Bao. When she said that, I saw her teeth get pointy. And longer, too. She must have noticed me staring. Yuan Fu, you come over, too. I don't know why, but I was scared. When I didn't move, you could see she was upset. Yuan Fu, come here. I tiptoed over to her. She pinched my cheek and said, Yuan Fu's chubbier than Yuan Bao. Then she waved over Xu Ying and Xu Wei. Xu Ying, Xu Wei, come here. Great-grandma wants to hold you. I'm not going. You're a man-eating demon. The moment Xu Wei said that, my grandma's face dropped. She said coldly, Stupid girl, what did you say? You want me to slap you? I saw everything. You didn't peel that egg? My great-uncle did. He put the peeled egg in your hand. Liar, I'll kill you. I'm not lying. Great-grandma pulled out 2 candies from her pocket. All us kids stared wide-eyed. Xu Wei, come here. Great-grandma will give you candy. Seeing the candy, Xu Wei rushed over to her. Great-grandma shoved both candies into Xu's mouth. Sweet! Sweet! Xu, you saw wrong earlier. Great-grandma peeled that egg herself. If I was really a man-eating demon, would I give you candy? But hesitated for a few seconds, silent. She was the only one who got candy. The rest of us just watched, helpless. Stop staring. I only had 2 pieces. Go play outside. She kicked us all out, but kept Xu Wei. She's definitely sneaking her more good stuff. Has to be. Dinner time came. Where's Xu? Have you guys seen Xu Wei? She was in the West room earlier. Where'd she go? No idea. Go check the bathroom. She said she was going. Third aunt ran to the bathroom. Looked inside carefully. Not there. And I don't know. She froze for a second, then collapsed on the ground. Shuey, where's my Shuey? You and the others eat first. We'll go find her. Then my grandpa headed outside. Only us kids were left in the yard. The table was loaded. Pork, fish, a huge feast. We stuffed our faces. Great-grandma didn't seem hungry. She just sat there not eating. Great-grandma, why aren't you eating? I'm not hungry yet. You kids eat more. When you're full, go inside and sleep. Then she went into the room. We ate like wolves. Finished fast. When we went inside, Grandma had already laid out the bedding. Get on the heated bed and sleep. So we did. Late at night, I heard crunching sounds. Like someone eating. But it's so late. Who's eating? I opened my eyes. Yuanbao and Juying were both asleep. Only Great-grandma was lying on her side, facing away. The sound was coming from her. Great-grandma, what are you eating? Her back stiffened. She said without turning around, I'm hungry, eating a carrot. Great-grandma, your teeth are bad. How can you eat a carrot? The moment I said that, she turned her head and looked at me. Her eyes were strange, cold and dark. Like if I asked one more thing, she'd strangle me. Go to sleep. I shut my eyes and tried to sleep, but I could still hear the crunching. It went on for a long time. Didn't stop until almost dawn. The next morning,
Family came back.
searched all night and still hadn't found Shuei. Third aunt collapsed on the ground. Ju never wanders off. She's so well behaved. How does she just disappear after coming out of the west room? As she said that, her eyes were locked on Great-grandma, Fansy's wife. What are you implying? I asked Xu Ying. She said you and Xu argued in the room. Xu called you a man-eating demon and said Big Uncle peeled that egg for you. Then you gave Xu a candy and kept her alone in the room. Xu! You killed her, Shanzi's wife. Don't talk nonsense. I didn't peel that egg. The lights went out right when she was about to peel it. And when they came back, it was already peeled. That's suspicious. I just want to know where my shoes is. Kids say things, don't believe them. Kids lie. I peeled that egg. The moment she said that, third aunt pulled an egg from her pocket. Then peel this one. If you can peel this egg, I'll believe you're not a demon. My third uncle started yelling. Who do you think you are? My brother's not home. And you think you run the place? Get the hell home. Ju is gone. I don't want to live anymore. If you don't peel that egg in front of me right now, I'm convinced you're a demon. You took my Shui. My third uncle was about to hit her, but my grandpa stepped in. A mother losing her child. She's upset. That's normal. Since she doesn't believe you. Just peel another egg. And this. Grandma shot a look at my third uncle. His eyes darted around. He snapped. Juice is my own granddaughter. Her being gone hurts me more than anyone. But being upset doesn't mean you blame mom. This isn't about one egg. You just don't believe her. You're treating mom like a demon. Maybe I should be a demon. If I were, you could beat me to death. You wouldn't have to look at me anymore. I'm just a burden. As she said that, started crying, heartbroken. Everyone in the yard looked at each other. Ganzi's wife, you're overthinking it. Let's search the village again. Maybe she's still around. Juice never runs off. She's too well behaved. She must have been killed by her. If you don't peel that egg today, this isn't over. What do you want? Keep causing trouble and you're out of this house. I don't want you as a daughter-in-law. Third brother, that's too harsh. You're being too mean. How am I being mean? Granddaughter-in-law thinking she can do whatever she wants. Bullying my own mother? She's gotten way too spoiled. Ju is your own granddaughter. You don't care at all? Are you even human? Enough, stop fighting. Give me the egg. Are you crazy? Third aunt quickly handed her the egg. Everyone gathered around, staring. She peeled it easily. Fansy's wife. Are you convinced now? Third aunt froze. Tears streamed down her face. My Shu, where is she? I'm old. I don't want a big 100-year celebration. All of you leave. Just let the kids stay with me. So many people are just too loud. If you want quiet, then we'll all go home. Won't bother you. Let the kids keep you company. Everyone left. Only our immediate family stayed. You 3 kids sleep in the west room with me tonight. Let Yuanfu stay in the east room. The bed in your room is too small. Anyway, you're staying here with us. You'll see him every day. She hesitated for a moment, then said, fine. After that, she took Yuanbao and Zhu Ying into the west room. I sat on the east room bed, staring blankly. Like I was thinking about something. Old man, what's on your mind? I sighed. How could Shu just vanish? Where did that kid run off to? She probably got eaten by a demon. What kind of talk is that? You watched mom peel that egg with your own eyes. And you still doubt her? Shu is a good kid, well behaved. There's no way she just wandered off. Let me tell you, she's in mom's room. If you don't believe me, let's go peek through her window tonight. See if she's really a demon. You're always so suspicious. Even if she weren't a demon, you'd still call her one. Mom has a strong smell of blood on her. I checked the storage shed earlier. The whole bucket of pig blood is gone. I asked Xu Ying too. She said only Mom went in there. That bucket of blood, she probably drank it. Nonsense. I'll go check the shed myself. I've been suspicious too. Don't do anything stupid. Let's just watch her window tonight. If she's a demon, she'll definitely go after Yuan Bao and Xu Ying. We'll see tonight. The moment she said that, I saw a shadow pass under the window. Demons eat people and drink blood. Old Mrs. Zhao's fate, that'll be Mom's. Honestly, we should just go get a Taoist priest. I frowned too. Yuan Bao and Xu Ying are her own blood. There's no way. Maybe, but still. Late that night, my grandpa and grandma went to peek through great-grandma's window. They came back pretty quickly. See anything? Mom and the kids are just sleeping. No demon like you said. That's not right. Am I overthinking it? Next morning, Yuan Bao and Xu Ying came out of the west room, full of energy. Nothing had happened to them. Mom, Xu Wei is still missing. Yuan Fu and his grandma, let's go look for her. There's food in the pot. You eat first. Okay, be careful. My grandma leaned over and whispered to me, Yuan Fu, stay away from your great-grandma. Don't believe everything she says. After that, I followed my grandpa out. We kids were playing in the yard. Great-grandma kept glancing at us. I don't want to stay in great-grandma's room anymore. Why? There's a mouse in her room. Bit my finger. Xu Ying held up her left hand. Her pinky was really bitten. I don't want to stay there either. Did a mouse bite you too? Yuan Bao shook his head. I heard great-grandma talking in her sleep. She said she was going to eat me. I'm scared. I want to go home. Me too. The moment Xu Ying said that, grandma came over holding a chicken. Yuan Fu, you and Xu Ying go up the hill and gather some sticks. Great-grandma will stew the chicken for you. Xu Ying and I went to gather sticks. We finished and came back home. But the moment we stepped into the yard, great-grandma's eyes went wide. Yuan Bao, why didn't he come back with you? Yuan Bao's at home. Only me and Xu Ying went up the hill. She shook her head frantically. Oh no, Yuan Bao left with you. You lost him. No, we didn't. Yuan Bao didn't come with us. I've been in the storage shed this whole time. I never saw him. He must have followed you up the hill. Go look for him. No way. Yuan Bao is small, but he's smart. If he followed us, he would have called out. He didn't come up the hill. The moment I said that, her face changed. If he didn't go up the hill, then where is he? You just didn't want him to have any chicken, so you lost him on purpose. Just wait until the adults come back. What are you going to do then? Go find him now. Then she went into the storage shed. Yuan Bao is gone. What do we do? We didn't lose him. I think this has something to do with great-grandma. The moment I said that, I heard weak crying from the west room. Xu Ying and I rushed in. Sounded like it was coming from behind the cabinet. Yuan Bao's behind the cabinet. We pushed the cabinet aside with all our strength. Strong smell of blood hit us. Yuan Bao was sitting on the ground, both his legs gone. Next to him I saw Shui's clothes, covered in blood. Xu Ying was shaking. Run, there's a demon! Yuan Bao, what happened to you? The moment I said that, Yuan Bao's eyes went wide. I followed his gaze. Saw great-grandma standing at the door staring at me.